Hello, this is the Pre-K Kindergarten Sunday School lesson for Sunday, February 18th. Sunday school is at 10 o'clock. The story the kids are reading is Food for All from Mark chapter 6, verses 30 through 44. This is the story card. You can see how long the story is there on the back, and then the questions that the kids can go over. So this is the story of Jesus feeding 5,000 people and the loaves and fishes multiplying as needed, even though the disciples are like, we can't possibly do that. We don't have enough food. And then miraculously, there is enough food. It's a story that is fun for kids in terms of just the idea of, food being there when you need it. And certainly, luckily, our children aren't in need of food, but they are familiar with that need. We see homeless people. We do volunteer projects that help feed people who can't get food for themselves or their animals and stuff like that through Meals on Wheels and things. So it's not something that kids won't be familiar with. The activities that there are, so there's one on page 74 of the lesson that I'll send you, it's called spiritual practice, and I'll provide a template for this. The idea is that the kids create their own prayers, and I specifically would like to do prayers they can say at the dinner table, right? For food, for having enough, for having plenty, etc. And so I'll put kind of a template together where the kids can fill in their own words that they want to choose in certain areas, and they'll probably need help writing those out, but then they can keep them and take them home and use these prayers at the dinner table. The questions after the story are under Wonder and Reflect, and also on the back of the card. And they are things like, I wonder what Jesus taught the people. I wonder how 5 loaves and 2 fishes became enough to feed such a big crowd, right? So this is kind of use your imagination. It's a miracle in the Bible, and it isn't something we would see in real life today, but it's fun to kind of think about, especially for this young age group. There's also a template, and I will make copies of this on cardstock for you to cut out, or the kids to cut out, of loaves and fishes. That's what it looks like. And they can color them and then cut them out, or however they want to do that. And then we'll create a mobile with these. So we'll have like a coat hanger, and there's yarn, and we can cut different size pieces of yarn to hang. And so every child can have their name on a fish or a loaf and color it and add it to the mobile that we can hang in the classroom. We can really just make one. I wasn't thinking about making one for each kid. Depends on the time frame. I don't think we'll have time to do one for each of them. But so those are the 3 activities: the story, the prayer, and the mobile. If there's other things you see in there that you want to do, that's fine too. I'll be in town if you need anything. I'm teaching the youth, but just let me know, and I'm happy to get you other materials. Okay, thanks so much.